Let's get to Orlando Sanchez live in Pasadena. Orlando, the vibes are getting real. How pumped are folks where you are?
Oh, I love that. You've mentioned all the things I enjoy. The vibes, the weather, and football. That's where we're at. This is the final countdown until the granddaddy of them all, the Oregon Ducks, #1 in the nation, versus the Ohio State Buckeyes in a sequel to a classic in one of college football's most iconic games in front of college football's most iconic venues. And the anticipation is building here in Pasadena. As you mentioned, those fans showing out here. Well, the game isn't until tomorrow afternoon. The flock has touched down. There's green and yellow everywhere, from fans to the band, cheerleaders, and of course the Duck. An early pep rally supplying the vibes for one of the biggest games of the year.
It's iconic. It's a privilege. Lucky to be here.
It's been an awesome experience considering we're making history. I mean, they're undefeated and they've had a phenomenal year all year, so this has been quite exciting for us.
Dan's had the boys, the mindset ready all season long, so we had to be here to cheer them on. Like I said, we're season ticket holders, been to every game. Couldn't have missed this one.
This isn't your typical bowl experience for either team because the Rose Bowl is no longer the final destination, but there's still time to strike a pose for the cameras. The Ducks rocking those green jerseys smooth, taking a team photo in front of the stadium before getting back to work. Say cheese! One thing I'm sure both head coaches are thrilled about, today was the final press conference ahead of kickoff. Ohio State's Ryan Day and Oregon's Dan Lanning sharing the podium, along with the Rose Bowl trophy. While the physical preparation is pretty much done, the mental side is a whole different ball game.
How many times can you play the game before you play the game? You know, trying to picture what the opponent might do. And I think if you do that, that gives you the best opportunity to be successful, you know, really on game day when you can visualize, you know, a lot of those different experiences that are going to show up in a game.
Those Oregon Ducks 13-0. They are undefeated, ranked #1 in the country. And oh yeah, they already beat Ohio State earlier this season in Eugene. But odds makers aren't fazed by that. They're calling the Oregon Ducks 2.5-point underdogs. What will it take for those Ducks to be victorious once again and move on to the semifinal round of the college football playoff? We'll talk about that coming up at 6 o'clock. David?
Oh, looking forward to that. I'm just going to say, let's keep making history. Orlando Sanchez, thanks so much. We'll see you later. Hey, don't forget, he's just getting started. We'll have you covered after the big game, of course, with all the highlights. Win or go home. It's going to be a win, right? Right here on KGW.